Offer me money. Offer me power. I don't care.
Reducing that hateful content from being seen is one of the best examples how X is committed to encouraging healthy behavior online.
How do you define healthy, though? Is porn healthy? Are conspiracy theories healthy?
You know, it goes back to my point about
Our success with freedom of speech, not speech. If it is lawful, but it's awful, it's extraordinarily difficult for you to see it.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. And over the weekend, pretty aggressively, Elon Musk not only said he was going to remove the block feature, but doubled and tripled down after going on a blocking spree of his own, including blocking many people that he's interacted with favorably over the years, like James Woods, and also people that were, supporters of him. Definitely rustled some jimmies. My opinion, which I'll share with you on whether or not the block function is really effective. I'm going to go over that in a minute. But basically from the start, knowing Elon, I knew he wasn't actually going to remove block, that he was just going to call it something else. And it appears that that's what's happening. So he may have trolled everybody expertly to get everyone talking. And we're going to get into that whole story after a super quick word from this video sponsor. Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making waves lately, the rise of woke culture, censorship, and how it's affecting our society. But before we get into that, there's something I need to share you. It's about a company that's standing against the tide, and they need our support. The attack on traditional values, especially masculinity, is no secret. We see it in the media, corporations, and our daily lives. Strong, independent individuals are being targeted, and anyone who dares speak against this is quickly labeled and silenced. Just like we've discussed Target's backlash, this woke culture is being pushed through various means, including corporate equity index and more. One such company standing against it is Black Forest Supplements. They believe in the power of nature, strength of individuals, and the freedom to choose what's best for your health. But they're not bowing down to any kind of woke agenda, and of course, they're being targeted. The FDA is trying to take away their star product, NMN, and turn it into something they can sell as a drug. They're going after their payment gateways, their Amazon products, and at any moment, they could take them down completely. Despite these challenges, Black Forest Supplements continue to provide products that help you unlock your unlimited potential. They're not just selling supplements, they're promoting a lifestyle that celebrates traditional values, something that resonates with many of us. To combat the attack, it's essential to support companies like Black Forest Supplements. Their NMN product is a testament to their commitment to helping people maintain their strength and vitality. It's a natural supplement that supports healthy aging, energy, and productivity. As someone with traditional principles, I can personally vouch for Black Forest Supplements. I've noticed a significant level of support, and looking through reviews, lots of people talking about energy level, strength, and overall well-being. The best part is you can support this anti-woke company today with a 10% discount using code TheQuartering at checkout. That's, again, remember, the FDA's looming actions, and now it's time to secure your supply of Black Forest NMN before it's too late. Use code TheQuartering for a 10% discount, and find the link in the description and the pinned comment down below. So now you have blocking feature to be removed from former Twitter platform X, says Musk. Social media company X, formerly known as Twitter, will remove the protective feature that lets users block accounts. Elon Musk has said in another controversial move, the company he bought last year. Now, it's my opinion that this was about not letting people actually block advertisers. Do I actually care if Elon were to hypothetically remove the entire block function? No, I don't. Because let me tell you about this thing called alt accounts or burner accounts. Everyone has them. Large accounts that are constantly causing you strife will just take screenshots of your tweets, and you'll still get their huge army of viewers dunking on you and annoying you and spamming you, things of that nature. Now, there are some people who raise valid points, like Tim Pool talked about, how people are posting this private information in the replies and things of that nature. I 100% empathize with that as someone who has had to deal with multiple swattings over the years, just like him. And but really, removing the block feature doesn't do that. If somebody's posting some information you don't want out there, you block them. They're just going to create another account. You can block that account. They'll create another one and another one and another one. There's nothing to stop that. So I think effectively the block feature doesn't actually do a lot, but it did ruffle a lot of feathers. Mudahar bringing up a very good valid point saying, bro, can you block the bots like you said you were going to do? This is after Elon kind of went on this weird kind of, I don't know. It was this weird like doubling down where he said, pretty fun blocking people who complain that blocking is going away. How does that medicine taste? I mean, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really care or think that blocking is an effective way to get people to leave you alone. You can see that I find it a little bit ironic that many of the people who are all for free speech are mad that we won't be able to block other people from seeing our speech. Shu replies, every day the dumbest people on earth expose themselves for not understanding what free speech is. If I lock the door of my house, that does not intrude on your freedom. You have the freedom to talk. I have the freedom not to listen. And I think, Shu also has a pretty iconic block list. There are a lot of people who are well known for their block lists. Cernovich, Steve Shives, more, all legendary block lists. But, then you have the celebrities. I'm kind of torn because you have the celebrities melting down. Here you have Dan Slott saying, people are like, why is your Twitter going to be like when you don't have blocks anymore? It won't be anything. I'll close the account. I'm over on Threads, Blue Sky, IG, and Facebook. I've got more than enough social media to deal with it. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere, just like that guy who looks like who's got a face that looks like a dropped pie. What's his name? He played Hellboy and literally nothing else I can think of. He's quit Twitter about a dozen times. Tim Pool saying, people have posted my address, photos of my house. I've been swatted 15 times. Blocking them makes many of the trolls stop seeing and being able to interact with my posts. Again, blocking doesn't stop that. I disagree with Tim there. I understand 1,000% why Tim feels that way, but blocking doesn't really do anything about that. But then you see here, thank you. If Elon Musk removes the ability to block concerted harassment by trolls or organized political entities, how will X be any different than Jack Dorsey's horrid Twitter? To which Elon replies, then delete your account. I don't really understand, because this goes against over the weekend, it went against so many things that Elon had said, as was pointed out by Leftism for You. Negative feedback received on this platform is great for reducing ego-based errors, which is people are talking about that. Negative feedback is great. Negative feedback is a tool for keeping ego under control. Frankly, I love negative feedback. I think, again, also what happened to this. Going forward, there'll be a vote on any major policy changes. My apologies, won't happen again, but it has. Shu writes, let stalkers, trolls, spam, and spicy prawn bots flood your mentions or leave. Is the new CEO coming up with this stupid stuff, or are you? Is it about more eyes on ads, which is what I believe it is? Don't get overconfident. You're going to get MySpaced. I think that for me, it was about getting more eyes on ads. The only thing I really block, other than people who are bad faith actors in my replies, are ads. So I think very strong, and I think a lot of people are the same way. They block ads. So he wants to do that. But then you see he blocked Cat Turd, and then he was still dunking on him in the replies after blocking him. It's very weird behavior, in my opinion. But of course, everyone having a meltdown, and it was all for naught, as expected. This via X Daily. Elon has given more details about removing the block feature. He's proposing a stronger mute, which would consistently hide all posts. He does not appear to be endorsing the idea that this strong mute would prevent interacting, replies quotes aside from DMs. I've had several weirdos who have been blocked on my Twitter for 10 years, it feels like, and they still reply to my every thread. It's think about what they have to do. They have to find someone that replied to me, then reply to them. That's their whole life. I can't imagine a more pathetic existence. But Elon writes, yes, the obvious move is to strengthen the mute function. This is today. By making anything posted by the muted accounts invisible to you. Right now, both mute and block are partially broken. It should also be made easy to continue to follow an account while blocking their ability to DM you. Mute needs to mute properly, including all mentions. Block will only apply to DMs. Jack gets it. Surprisingly, few others do. I think the idea is that, if you want to be able to follow an account, that's fine. But it's interesting. Part of the reason, really the only reason that I ever really care about blocking people is if they're always like annoying my viewers and like I have to see their stupid endless arguments going on forever and ever and ever and ever in my mentions. This, I'm not sure, this would not protect my viewers from bots and spammers and people posting their OF stuff and all that kind of stuff. It will still appear in my replies, which I don't like. If somebody's constantly shilling their product or something like that in my replies, I don't care for that. You see, personally, I have 5,000 accounts blocked, mostly from over 5 years ago. I wish I could unblock them all with one click. With that said, there are a few accounts which I do want to prohibit replying to my posts. These are people who post photos of my home, address, kids' names, etc. Now, if you just mute them, that doesn't necessarily keep them from posting your private information. He's also made a series, of course, here's Reaper saying he's made a series of in poor taste this morning and mock and criticize who wish those to keep the feature in an attempt to humiliate and dismiss valid concerns. It's deplorable behavior for him. Past bot defenses are failing. Only subscription works at scale. So essentially he's saying, unless you pay Twitter $8 a month, then you can't, you're not going to be able to protect your account from getting spammed into oblivion. I 100% disagree with that. I don't have this problem in on a lot of other format or platforms. I think now they're talking about pushing ID verification, which I 100% don't agree with. We're talking about, ID, so I have to have an ID to use social media, and then it creates this crazy security issue where Twitter has to, has my driver's license and stuff. Like, I'm not going to give Twitter my driver's license. That's insanity. So I don't know. He's appears to be backing off of his original decision, but I'm not sure I love this solution that he's offering now either. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Make sure to check out this video sponsor. Their link is in the pinned comments down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.